Well, hello, good morning, and it's your old mate Dave Spencer back with you once again off in another one of our transport adventures, and this time we're in Chester for the buses, of course. And it's fantastic to have you all along with us. As you can see, I'm well wrapped up. We've been enjoying a couple of weeks of really warm weather, but we've got cloud cover at the moment, so I've slipped my coat on, and it's not a problem really, because it stops us having to worry about the shadows from the sun and which direction we film. So perhaps it'll stay with us whilst we're here and then perk up later on. Do you ever perk up later on? Well, good. Anyway, what we're going to see here, yes, of course, we shall see what we shall see. I'm going to crack on, probably have a word with you along the way, if not at the end. How's that? See you in a bit. Bye for now. You never know what you're going to see, do you? That's why we always say we shall see what we shall see, because you never really know what is going to be on offer. It's school half-term holidays for Whitsun at the moment, but still looks fairly hectic. Getting towards the back end of the morning rush hour, although not quite time for the shoppers yet, and bus passes generally haven't kicked in either. It usually creates its own little flurry. The parking rides are bunching up a little bit now. I guess they're all there. There isn't many customers, so they're all getting a little bit of a queue over there. See, not that bad now, is it? I've shifted a few there. That's what you got to do. You've got to shift a few. When they get to Wrexham and see me, think, blimey, he's all over that chap. He gets everywhere. That's what everybody says. Oh, Dave gets everywhere. And they also say, Spencer never rests. Well, you can't waste your time, can you? You've only got so much time to do all this in your life. And you look back and you think, well, I spend all my life out there taking pictures of buses and trucks. But of course, the reality is, I've travelled the world in the process. Quite biblical, really, isn't it? You think they're sort of walking down the road, sort of speaking in all manner of tongues to somebody through the ether. It is, isn't it? Really, it's quite Pentecostal, that, isn't it? Really, we should just have Pentecost. Wit. Only these days it's not Whitsun. Oh no, we have to get rid of things. Anyway, it was a particularly enlightened time for government there, and they said, let's call it late May holiday or something. And somebody said, oh yeah, that's a nice idea. Never would have thought of that. Now they all try and think, well, what was it we used to have? Whatever happened to that Whitsun? But of course, Whitsun moved around a little bit because it had a relationship to Easter. Now Easter's another holiday they've talked about settling down a bit. Stopped it going on a move. Gosh, working Easter out is terribly complicated. And you know, at the end of the day, it'd be hard to actually say if anybody really knew the actual real dates when the Bible's stories actually took place. It's because we've changed the calendars a lot. They sort of used to change at what was it, Easter? That was the year. So when you were doing family history, we used to do it diligently, and you know, didn't have ancestry there. You know, they used to carefully sort of worked out which part of the year it was in, because you know that determined whether it was like, you know, 1455 or 1456. And I think eventually, in hobbies like that, people say, come on, get a life. No, does it actually matter to the odd day? And I think increasingly it's like that now when we look back and write articles on transport. You think, if you're writing about something in the 1950s, I think to a lot of people it's really good enough to say, oh, it happened in the late 50s, or even, I mean, the most exact you want to get to the actual month, perhaps a week, but you really need to know what day of the week it was, unless it's got some particular relevance that makes any sort of difference. Suddenly filling up again, a little bit, a little flurry, a floret perhaps. Tell you what, she's not on her mobile phone, is she? No, you see, not everybody is. Well, the sun is still playing ball with us, so I think we'll be able to complete our coverage of Chester fairly swiftly as possible. Talk about swiftly, I've got a group on my big toe, and they've got something called Swift. Looks like a microwave that zaps it. So we'll see how that works out. I've got an appointment Friday, so we shall see what we shall see. But, I believe you get a sort of sharp burning exit, so you microwave your toe. Anyway, it's lots of percents more chance of getting it shifted than other methods. I've tried the ignore it and it will go away, and that doesn't really seem to work. So, to resort to paying out lots and lots of money to get it sorted. Mandy's away in Ireland at the moment, so I decided I'll stick to more local destinations, because when I travel a long way I do get a bit tired, and Mandy's more of a sort of later person, I'm more an early person, so if we're going a long way, I drive first and then Mandy drives later. That works out quite well, as you find as you get into your to the 70s that you know, you do get a little bit tired. That's looking a bit tatty as well. Oh dear. I think bus services in Chester need a little bit of a wash and brush up or something. I'm not sure where we put the brush up. We're rapidly coming towards the end of our programme, aren't we? Yes, we really are. And we have seen what we have seen. Yes, it's all happening here at the moment, isn't it? Oh yes, the bus station definitely filling up again. Well, it's your old mate Dave Spencer back with you once again. We've come to the end of our visit to look at buses in Chester in May 2023. And a chilly morning, but warm hearts out there. Lots of lovely waves and thumbs up from the bus drivers and lots of interesting content, I think. And I enjoyed it anyway. I hope you did. And I hope that we can look forward to the pleasure of your company in a future transport adventure with PMB. It really is good to have you along with us and share what we see. So, meantime, from myself and Mandy, stay well, stay safe, keep be good, yes, and if you can, be kind to other people. Meanwhile, God bless, take care, bye bye everybody, goodbye.